Good morning. How is everyone today? What a wonderful day today. It's a good day for learning. Let's go over our morning message. Everyone ready? Today is 4/1/20. That's right, it's the first day of April. Good morning, friends. Everyone reading with me? Today is Wednesday, April 1st. I have assigned 12 hours of work today. It will be fun, Mr. Scott. You know, nothing is more fun than work. And what's more fun than 12 hours of work? I know you're all really excited. April Fool's Day! I'm just joking. We're not going to do 12 hours a day of work. We're not going to do 12 hours of work today. We're just going to do about 2 hours of work. It's going to be the normal day. Sorry, April Fool's Day. I couldn't resist playing a little joke. But anyhow, the history of April Fool's Day goes back, some people think about 500 years to France, where they changed their calendar from using one calendar to another calendar. And when they changed that calendar, uh, for some people it was April 1st, or they thought it was April 1st, but then when they changed the calendar, they actually changed it to January 1st. And people didn't have phones back then. People couldn't text each other. People couldn't put it on the news. So some people in the country went for a year or two before they received the news that the calendar had been changed. So even though it was April 1st in their time, for other people it was January 1st. So some people think it might be a bit of a myth, or we're not really sure about this, that might have been where April Fool's Day started. But it is celebrated all over the world, and it is a day where people play small, harmless tricks on each other. All right, let's get right to our calendar for today, or I'm sorry, our what we're going to do today. Ready? Morning meeting, language arts, math, outside time, language arts, lunch, recess, read aloud, and music. And yes, I will have a read aloud for you today. And I don't know if you could see music there. I don't want to leave music out. There you are, music. Let me bring this down just a little bit while we do our words of the week. Everyone ready? Read along with me, please. Ready? More. Old. Then. Under. Very. Walk. And we went over that word then yesterday, THAN. And we know that we use that word when we're comparing two things. When we're saying, I would rather eat a donut than a cupcake. And then we know the other than, THEN, means a passage of time. I'm going to eat a donut, then eat a cupcake. So you're going to do this one, and then you're going to do that one. So that it's a passage of time that's happening after. Okay. So let's go right on over to our calendar. And I was so excited about our calendar today. Then I went ahead and filled in our date already. So you see that I went ahead and filled in April 1st over here. It's Wednesday, April 1st. I did the top part in purple. I did the bottom part in red. I'm not sure what pattern we want to do with the calendar today. So maybe you can help me out, and you can help me figure out a pattern. So if you have an idea for the pattern we're going to do on our calendar this month, go ahead and send me an email with your idea, and we'll take a look at stuff and we'll figure out maybe there's a good pattern that somebody comes up with that we can do. All right? Great. So yesterday was the 130th day of school. I didn't have a zero, but really a blank represents zero as well, so I just went with that. So we now know that today is the 131st day of school, and there's our 131, and that takes us to our weather. Everyone ready? Here we go. So today is supposed to be both. Lift that up just a little longer. Okay, ready? Every day is different, and that's the cool thing about the weather. I hope you've all been monitoring the weather. You made your weather cups with your precipitation measurements. I hope you're measuring wind and all that other stuff, and telling what it looks like that time of day that you go out, whether it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock, or whenever you decide to do it. I would do it at roughly the same time every day, so that you can really tell from day to day the temperature changes. Because if you took the temperature when you wake up today, it might be 38 degrees. If you take it in the afternoon, it might be 55. Like today is supposed to get to a high of about 55 degrees. And it's supposed to start out cloudy and then maybe get a little rainy. So yes, we can have clouds and rain. I mean, they go together really well. And I think the rain is supposed to come in more in the afternoon from what I heard. But we'll have to wait and see because we know weather is not a perfect science. And we know sometimes even weather people with all their equipment can be wrong on the forecast. The best we can do is try to predict weather. Okay? Yesterday I forgot. Remember I went off the camera to go get something and then I said, ooh, I grabbed something else and I had a surprise to show you. I totally forgot to show you this. It is the awesome Knock Knock Jokes for Kids book. Now, my son, who's turning almost 11 soon, decided he wanted to upgrade his bedroom a little bit. He didn't want his bunk bed anymore. He wanted more of a big kid bed. He cleaned a lot of his stuff out and he decided he didn't want, all of the stuff that he currently had in there. So one of the things that he decided to donate to me was his Knock Knock Jokes for Kids books. And I said, our first graders love knock knock jokes. So why don't we go ahead and do one? Ready? Knock knock. You're supposed to say, who's there? Albie. That's what you say, Albie who? I'll be back in about an hour. And in that case, Albie is spelled A-L-B-Y. I really like that one. Feel welcome to use that joke when you need to. So today in math, I'm going to do a video lesson on adding a two-digit number and a one-digit number. Okay, so for example, like 30 plus 9. And I know 30 plus 9 is 39 because I could just do mental math and I know that in my head. Some of you may be able to do mental math too. But for those of you who don't know how to do mental math or don't feel comfortable with it yet, I have a strategy that can help you add any types of numbers that are two-digit plus a one-digit number. And it's not going to be any harder than the basic math and addition that you know right now. And I'm going to show you tricks to do that. And it's going to be all really clear and fun. So we're going to work on that today. And you're going to have a worksheet that's heading home too that you're going to work on as well. There's a good amount of problems on it, so I hope it's not too much for you. If it's too much, you can go ahead and finish that another day. Friday is going to be a catch-up day for us. And then for science, we're going to be doing something, experiments with magnets for science. I'm going to send home a list of things I'd like you to try to find around your house. And then you're going to find 5 things in your house that you think may be magnetic. Like you don't really know, but you're making a prediction like, I think this thing will be magnetic. And then we're going to test your hypothesis and see if that particular thing is magnetic. And then for reading foundational skills, I'll be sending you home something as well. Let's see if I can get to it really quick. I don't know, it's somewhere over here. Ready? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to be sending you something like, it's in a binder, so, whoa, I almost knocked the camera over. That would have been funny. Okay, ready? So it looks something like this. Okay, so draw a line to divide the syllable, color the matching picture. So for example, with something like carrot, if we clap that out, we know it's carrot. Okay, so you have a double consonant there in the middle, and those are perfect dividing spots for syllables, are right where 2 consonants meet in the middle of a word. Okay, you have your vowel sound, ka, a, ut, so you have your vowel sound at the beginning of the word, you have your vowel sound at the other end of the word. It's 2 syllables, and your dividing point, you're just going to draw a line between the 2 R's there to divide that word. So you have a bunch of those to work on, pretty much the same amount that I sent for you the other thing on Monday. So it's going to be about, I don't know, you're going to have about, about 12 words or so to do that with, so it shouldn't be too much. But anyhow, if you have any questions, as always, just send me an email, have your parents send me an email. And remember, I'm looking for ideas for our calendar as to what type of pattern we can use. Normally we do like a math counting pattern a couple months ago. We did Roy G. Biv. We did the colors of the rainbow to learn those. So whatever kind of pattern you think might work for us, just let me know. All right? I hope you have a really great day. We have Read Aloud coming again later, like we do every day, and I hope you've been enjoying those as well. All right? Have an excellent day. I will see you soon. Bye.